maybe breaking the long-term trend there. That yellow line goes back a long-ass way. Couple weeks for this whole downturn. So we'll see. If we go higher initially, I'm kind of with Tony, maybe selling the first time. But if it breaks out, we could go where there are no roads.
Interesting. And Mr. Dakota got the bull behind him. You know what that means. Dakota, where do we buy this thing?
Yeah, where do we buy this? It's big day for me, Andre. Let's see if we could follow a process and make some money to finish this Friday off. I just hate opening up already one and a third percent. I mean, from where we closed yesterday, I mean that's what 100, 250 points. And whenever this happens, you always just wonder, are we going to get a pullback down towards the 5 p.m. open or the settlement price? I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough market. So as always, like yesterday, I'm going to wait for the first 30 minutes or so, let things shake out a little bit, and then see if there's any opportunities. Maybe there's not a trade today. Maybe I just don't trade today.
Okay, it's your decision. Let's go take a look at these markets. Like I said, seeing some buying out of the gates in the NASDAQ on the open here. And Hulk, I'm going to give you 10 more seconds to talk about this opening range, seeing some divergence here. Also, gold making new overnight all-time highs, 30.17 an ounce. My. Hogue, thoughts on the opening range? Seeing some buying in the NASDAQ, selling in the Dow, still selling in the ES. Thoughts on the NASDAQ, Hogue?
NASDAQ, the opening range broke to the upside. Opening range broke to the downside in the S&Ps and the NASDAQ. And the Dow. I like Tony's idea of taking a look at the overnight high in the NASDAQ and seeing if we can find some acceptance up there for maybe a little continuation to the upside. But right now, I'm sitting on my hands because everything is heading in different directions.
Yes, it is. See some selling here in gold, testing that $3,000 level. Last trade, 30.01, 30.02. Big buying coming here in the NASDAQ. New highs in the NASDAQ, 19,540. We just topped out at. Tony, you want to see a reaction to this level?
Yeah, I'd like to push higher, come back and retest pre-market high, see if we hold above it. I'd like to see it close on a 3-minute, maybe possibly a 5-minute, and take a long entry.
Take a long entry. Very good. Seeing some buying in the S&Ps now, 55.77. Again, NASDAQ just put in some new highs there. 2,547.
No numbers to speak of today. Until 9 a.m., we have Michigan. We have some executive orders being signed at 11. But otherwise, a pretty clean Friday.
University of Michigan can move us.
Yeah, we've seen that before. Yeah, we've seen that move us 100 points.
February non-farm? Absolutely rocking and rolling off that UofM number. Let's trade in the NASDAQ. Tony, if you do take a trade, please call it out so we can update the board. Perhaps take the trade within the house account as well. Again, Tony's trading the NASDAQ. His debut here on Fast Markets did so well in power players. About 2-3 weeks ago, had to have Tony back. He's a no-nonsense kind of guy. Locked in on the markets. Trading it up. Again, number 32 on the big board. All right, more buying coming in here in the NASDAQ. All right, tap on these highs. A little rejection up there.
NVIDIA up 3.5%. Absolutely goated.
What is?
NVIDIA. Dakota, NVIDIA is trading near 120, 119.5 right now.
All right. That's good. Gold hovering above 3,000. We know that.
Gold is right at 3,000 right now. Yes, overnight highs, new all-time highs. Air horn. 30.17.
Loving the new focus on gold here.
You
got a regular trading hour session high yesterday. So a gap closed to the session high yesterday will be 29.9850. 98.50. Can't close that gap. We could leave a failed downside auction and see this thing continue to just move to the upside. Really what I'm looking for.
Speaking of moves to the upside, NASDAQ took a cue there, Hogue. NASDAQ cooking the upside. New highs, 19,574.
S&Ps as well.
Off the open.
This market is really good at keeping you out when it rallies. I tell you. Like, if you didn't get in pre-market, This is
Roll
a
the
tough,
dice.
tough to get in, and you don't want to be chasing it either because we're already up 1.6%. And we could, I mean, very much like yesterday, right? We were up what 1.6, 1.8, and then we just dumped, and we ended the day pretty red. So volatile market.
Tony in the chat.
Every
your targets again. So go ahead, Jack. Then we'll get Tony's targets. Go ahead.
Every percent in NVIDIA is like $30 billion in market cap, one way or the other.
Incredible.
Just incredible stuff.
Wow. Tony, upside targets, the chat would like you to repeat those. I know you said 30 or 370
market high 19,533. I have a supply zone at 19,605 to 19,630. So right now I'm looking for, we get up there, rejection in that zone. If we get a pullback down to pre-market high at 19,533, I'll look to go long there.
Okay, sounds good.
Big order at 599, 200 contracts, and then 100 contracts right above that at 600.
Excellent. Hope that NASDAQ again. Supply zone upside. NASDAQ 19,605 to 630. 630 last trade at 19,591. S&P seeing some buying. Putting in some new highs there. 55.90.
The session gap close in gold. If we re-accept value from yesterday.
The 100 might have just got filled.
Guys, ES.
It is rollover.
Is rollover. Gold beneath $3,000. 29.98. Yeah, and University of Michigan, like Jack was saying, top of the hour. University of Michigan sentiment number. We'll get to that in a little bit. We do have headlines, I'm sure, flying throughout the day. We'll keep an eye on those. And he is out, so we're going to do our best. But here we go. Trump, there's a good chance that Ukraine war can come to an end. Here we go.
All right. Someone says, when do we switch to the next month? Next contract month?
Tuesday?
Monday or Tuesday.
Probably Tuesday.
Yeah. And TopStepX will automatically turn to the front month when the volume says so.
Yep.
Look at the tilt. 50-50, 66% long NASDAQ. 70% short crude right now. That's trading crude $66.69. Low day $66.62. Around the lows there. And Tony is looking for see how we react to the 605, 630 level in the NASDAQ. Perhaps going to pull back to 533-ish. Maybe like to take a long. Tony, you're trading well. If I'm distracting you, please say so. If you're going to stay locked in, by all means, trading first, markets first here. How have you been navigating these markets with it's a headline trade these days?
It's been tough. We're getting 1 minute candles on NQ, 60, 70 points, 100 plus points on a 5 minute candle. It's been a little difficult, but I'm in the mode of see profit, take profit right now. So if I can make a few bucks this morning, I'll be happy with it.
Love it.
And it is Friday, so trading is definitely optional.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we tagged 600 to the penny, and now we're showing some resistance.
Mm-hmm. Gold sold off on the open there. Sold about $7, $8. Bottomed out to $29.93. Now above 3,000. Let's get some more air horn today in the gold. We'll keep an eye on that throughout the day. Might be seeing a safe haven bid in gold. The uncertainty in the markets, in the economy for that matter. Dow did turn around. Bottomed out at 40,949. Or about 200 points higher. Let's scratch that. 40 points higher. 41,100 in the Dow. Still seeing some strength in the S&Ps. About a point off the highs, 59.90. Keep an eye on that tilt throughout the day. Also pinned to the top of the chat, TopStep daily levels. We had Mandy on with us yesterday referring to the TopStep daily levels. We'll be referring to them throughout the day as well. Some real estate on the screen for those Top Step daily levels. They are refreshed before every New York session open. Well, if you want to have them on the indicators tab in TopStepX, click on that. Top Step daily levels. Have those levels slapped right on top of those screens, overlaid right there. We have to refer to the screen itself. Yes, indicators, Top Step daily levels, and get those on the charts. Man, he is a sniper. Also, before we really get rocking and rolling here, I'm just get all these plugs out of the way right now. Hashtag Fast Markets, upper left-hand corner of the screen. This up at Top Step TV on the X. I love seeing those trader station setups. How many screens? We saw 6 screens yesterday on one of our traders' setups. Very, very cool to see. Make sure you have Top Step TV on one of those screens. Little spot on there. You can also watch it on TopStepX as well. I'll see some of those cool trader setups. Again, hashtag Power Hour, hashtag Fast Markets at Top Step TV on the X. We saw some resistance up there, 600 Dakota.
Yeah, though that 100, 200 contract was right there, and that's so far the high. We're only 12 minutes into the session. I still have another 12, 15 minutes, and just sitting, waiting, watching this market, see if there's an opportunity. I'm not going to rush into things. Like I said, it's a big day to me. I'm not going to be more focused today than normal, Andre. I've been practicing this whole week. You've seen it. Everyone here has seen it. Me hopping into a practice account, testing, preparing, and trying to get adjusted to this volatile market. And let's see how today goes. I'm a little more focused, so I'm going to be a little less paying attention to the chat and what's going on, and more focused on watching these markets and executing a setup.
We'll stay locked in. Jack, no trades. House account short from $67.03 in the crude. That's trade. So we're about 30 cents in the money on that trade right now. Hogue, how are we managing the stop in crude this time? On Friday, all week we've been talking how we're gonna manage those stops in crude. What are we doing different today?
We haven't touched it.
That's all I need to know.
It's kind of freaking me out here. It's hanging right at the IB low from yesterday. It's traded the value low from yesterday. We were looking to take a target down at 66.55, which is settlement. It's been unable to reach that. We got a lot of even highs here, right at 66.83, which is the IB low from yesterday. But I'm doing my best. I'm trying not to touch it. Don't want me to play with the rabbits. Not going to Lenny this trade. We're just going to let this fly for a little bit here. See if we can reach our profit target. It's not that far away. It's only 20 ticks away.
Beautiful. The downside.
Yeah, beautiful.
ES long 71%. Look at the highs here. 55, 92, 93. High day. Got 72% long on the tilt.
I got short 1 ES just to preempt. I'm kind of looking in the same area as Tony to kind of add into this level around 5,600 to see if we get it, and then we'll take the stop if it's going to blow through it.
Cool. 72% long in the ES. The highs here. Number in 15 minutes. Isaac might want to test these 600, 19,600, about 15 points off of that. 20 points straight, 19,580. Nice turn around the Dow there. Went from lows to highs in about 15 minutes. Tight range. Highs in the Dow, 41,000. To the downside, yes. See if they want to come back in and take it another step lower here, Hogue. Ride this thing out.
They held these 550s for a moment here in the NASDAQ.
73% long ES on the tilt. Coming up to the 6,000, 55.99. New highs put in on the ES. Along the top here.
Let's see if we can make a run to pass through these 600s. It's so tempting to buy, but I just patience.
Okay.
This is the same situation I was on Wednesday. If you guys remember when after that CPI came out and I was looking to buy and have a run up. This is a similar price action situation where I'm just looking to buy for a nice break above 600s. I bought and got stuck in that stupid trade and ended up taking a big loss. So I think just wait and watch. I don't mind missing out on a trade, waiting for a better setup.
Is that the 5 lot, Dakota, on Wednesday?
Yeah, that's when I was switching between micros and minis, and
right.
Yeah, there's a Pepcac Air.
Yep. 74% long ES now. Yeah, 5,600 half. Did print new highs in the ES. Pull back a little bit. Number in 13 minutes. Okay. And capital preservation on Friday. A little defense.
It's a quiet morning. No Terra. I mean, this week it seems like there's been 5 or 10 headlines every morning. Nothing
Just
yet.
wait.
Keeping an eye on that for us.
Yeah,
out today.
Man. Thank you, Hogue.
You bet.
All right, let's look for where's everyone who's long. Where's their stops at? Let's go through that. I'm gonna go through that reputation. So I
worked for you yesterday, Dakota.
What's that?
It worked for you yesterday.
It was money yesterday, right? On that first.
That was
first one. So I see some stops being at 440s. These 440s, and then the next level I have is going to be possibly 360s. And that should be pretty close. I like those. 440s, 443 would be that first area where traders who got long pre-market before the New York session, or throughout this breakout, I could see stops being there. Next one's gonna be these 360s. Everyone who got long overnight, I mean that's a nice level to have a stop loss. So just see. I mean.
Well, there's 1,000 lot way up here in the SPOOs, or the S&P's 5671 way up there. We got ways to go for that.
Philo is 100% correct in the chat. Andre is the best showrunner on YouTube.
Oh,
you make it easy for us, man. I tell you that all the time.
Oh yeah, man.
You guys stay locked in on trading. I'll do the jibber jabber.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Patience. There's nothing for me to do right here, so I gotta give credit.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Still pushing higher here. Where was that 1,000 lot? 900 lot. Okay.
All right, now I got to lock in.
Stay locked in, guys. Tilt
push.
didn't peel back too much in the ES.
All right, do or die.
I'm with Mark Sheridan.
Be able to chat.
I'm with you, Mark Sheridan. I like Mark Sheridan. Let's trade it up, Mark Sheridan. Stay locked in. New highs. ES, new highs.
There it goes.
Dow, new highs. NASDAQ.
I got to let these breathe more.
Okay.
Still like the level, but I should.
Long right here in 590s for a breakout.
1 minute. Okay. 10 minutes till Michigan number?
I'm going to wait for Michigan. Yeah, that's going to be the best.
Right at SPX 5600 right now.
Tony, you still looking for a reaction up here at the 605, 630 level? Are you waiting to the number?
For a close just below it on the 5 minutes. So we'll see. We got another 5 minutes to go before this candle closes.
Okay.
There's some stops probably at 543, 540s.
Strong buying.
I can see us getting to these 620s. Oh, wow. Fast. Well, gonna be there in a second.
612, 19,613. Moving higher on volume, too.
Yeah. Up almost 2% here in the NASDAQ.
NVIDIA above 120.
What a day. We're in a range this week after Monday's sell-off. We've been range bound, buy low, sell high on this higher time frame.
Yeah. We have been range bound. It can be deceiving though, because just how wide the ranges are.
Yeah. it feels like yesterday was a massive sell-off when realizing we were just rotating to the bottom end of this range that we've been in after that, sell-off. I mean, that's been the story, right? Buy low, sell high. Yesterday, I honestly thought we was going to stay in this little bit of a channel, but we broke down
The range.
and here we are rotating back up to these highs. Maybe today we'll see these 700s. It's Friday. We're rallying. It's don't sell Friday rally, maybe.
Oh, don't sell a quiet Friday rally, Hogue. When's the last time we saw a quiet Friday rally, Hogue?
Yeah,
it's been a minute.
They're it can be tough.
Can. Still showing some strength up here. Buyers. We got expected for Michigan. We have expected University of Michigan sentiment. Expected 63. It was a big miss last month as well. Last week, I should say.
Pull back off that 620 level.
Yep. All right, Tony. We got into those 620s. Talk to us, Tony. How are you playing this in real time?
Yeah,
up to the 620s?
We're moving a little fast here, so depending on where this 5-minute closes, I'll look for maybe a 50% retracement if this is a large sell candle here.
50% retracement takes us to about approximately what price? 33s? No,
depends on
70s?
where we close.
Gotcha.
Depends on where we close on this candle.
Okay. 5-minute candle, Tony?
1
yeah,
minute?
5 minute.
Oh, 5 minute.
This is the 1 minute, but I have multiple screens.
Thanks for doing this, Tony. Locked in.
Yeah, VWAP's at 560.
I got overnight at 470.
I have
New York
to the New York Open.
Okay, cool. Very good.
I see stops at 540s. 540s. I like to run those stops. Maybe even those 440s.
And 90 seconds left in this 5-minute candle. Dow staying strong. New highs Dow. 41,257. Gold staying strong above 3,000. Did dip beneath for a hot second. Down now at 29.93. Right back up into these 3,000s.
6 minutes till news, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for what we're in right now.
If this number comes out
Dan
poor.
Trader says, stop rooting against the longs. I'm not rooting against the longs. It's just I'm not in a position, so I want to see an opportunity.
You all want the stock market to go higher.
I'm rooting.
I'm rooting for
against
some stop loss
right
run.
now. Yes. I'm rooting. Jack.
Position basically back to entry right now.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Tony doesn't look like we're gonna get that 50% retracement on
No, so this
5 minutes.
5 minutes looks like it's going to close green, so I will not go short on a green 5-minute candle. I'll wait for the next candle.
This is really a do or die spot.
Yeah, someone take profit up here before the number.
5 minutes.
5 minutes indeed.
Yes, yesterday's high of the regular trading hour session range in the S&Ps here, Jack, 5603.75.
Yeah.
200 session moving
I think it's going to be
30 as
sticky
well.
around this level for the number, but let's see.
If this is how the market's going to be this morning, I hate to say it, I might not even be taking a trade. I was joking about it earlier, but yeah, it's really independent on the market.
Always. Little upturn in the crude. 30 cents off the lows there. Let's trade price, I should say. $66.92.
If we break 575, that's a 3-bar reversal on a 5 minute to the downside. But to me, 3-bar reversals 5 minutes before a news event is invalid.
True. 19,587. 40 points off the highs there, coming into this Michigan number. Oh, you want to do tip of the week real quick? Just to remind everyone before we get this Michigan number going, if you're good to go on that. Yeah, I think we're seeing it with all our Pro Ball traders here. Oh, what are they practicing right now? This also coincides with the tip of the week.
Well, the tip of the week is practice patience and discipline. And I don't think anything is more important than practicing patience and discipline than during volatility, and especially during rollover. The market is volatile these days, in my experience. Early in my career, I was very, very anxious and very, very willing to be involved, willing to jump into any kind of whim that I saw, any kind of thing that would happen in the markets, and I got chewed up almost every time. In my experience now is when I see volatility, I just have to remind myself to stay patient, to wait for the level to come to you, like we did yesterday in fast markets. Dakota was like, okay, I see all these like support levels, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to let the market hit all those stops, and that's where I'm going to get in, which was a wonderful decision and a great explanation and example of being patient, being cognitive, thinking a little bit faster than your competitors. It was a really, really good thing to do. So let the trades come to you, folks. Let the trades come to you.
5, 7,
Tony
8.
short.
19,
I like it.
dark
We got that
side.
3-bar reversal on the 5-minute.
578. Tony short. Got the setup. Snipered in.
Trim there. I'm break even. Take a second trim at 550.
550. Very good. Pushing lower. 556. 554. Those 550s for Tony.
Amazing.
All right, we took one of our two off there.
Jack.
2 minutes.
550s trade.
I'm left with one runner. See how we react to this pre-market high. If we get a bounce here, if we get down there, I'll move my stop a little bit into profit.
Nice job, Tony. You just trail to stop. You don't have a downside target on the quote unquote runner.
I'd probably VWAP.
VWAP overnight or New York?
New York, 19,472 at the moment.
You'll take it through the number?
Yeah, I'll see how. If it bounces there, then I'll just close my position.
Stuff.
1 minute remaining.
Thank you. Short now 1 from 19,578. What was the entry? She came in with 3. Still pushing lower here. 19,542.
All right.
We get out, Jack.
Took it off. We made 19 bucks. That number, man. I freaking love that trade. These numbers. Tony's going to win on this by holding it through.
The sentiment number was 64.7. They're expecting 63, coming out in just about 20 seconds.
Gold beneath $3,000, $29.97.
Okay, 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Michigan. Buckle up. Let's have some fun.
The market is in pre-open.
Popping here. 3 seconds. Oh, you got this.
The market is open.
Oh.
Tony.
Oh.
I'm out.
How bad?
Wow.
How bad, Hogue?
I don't see it yet. It's not up yet.
NASDAQ ladder is
57.9.
Ooh.
Considerably lower than expected. Sentiment is not good.
Big miss. Big miss.
Damn, guys. We had the nuts.
Inflation expectations higher. Expectations big misses all over the place. Expected 63. Actual 57.9. Big miss. Tony, you're out. You're flat. What's your updated P&L, please?
I'm 31.26.
Positive 31.26. My man.
Nice.
NASDAQ ladder is just thin. It just vaporized.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's like a 10-point spread for a moment.
Yeah. Big miss, Michigan number. Selling off here, 19,480s. Look out below. Michigan number. That's the number these days. I know. Hey, what were we short from, Jack?
We were short from
96s?
I had 2 on. I preempted. Tony did a good job of patience there. I was afraid we weren't going to get to the level before we came back. So I added early, and then they added a second one at like 56.05 or something like that. And then we ended up basically scratching the trade. We made like $19 because I got out before the number. Now, were I thinking I probably might have held some micros or something through it just because I want like that 56.05 level is something that I'm just staring at the whole day. We may or may not get it again.
Oh, what was that?
We ran those 440 stops.
Big miss. 57.9.
Tony, did you only had one NQ on in that?
No, I took 3, trimmed the first one, I believe 15, 20 points into it.
Beautiful.
The second one,
that's the only way I would ever.
The last one I closed out right at VWAP.
That's the only way I want to see traders trade news. Is they're in before and they close some profit and they move their stop into the money or break even. Other than that, it's so cringe.
Yeah, I'm usually break even after my first trim anyway, so it kind of worked out for me.
Awesome. Is 3 lot your default size there, Tony?
Yeah, it was 5 for a while, but I was hitting my daily loss limit quite often, so I dropped it down to 3. I even dropped down. I was trading ES last week. It was just NQ was a little difficult, but now I'm back in the groove. 4 out of the 5 days this week I was green, so stick with 3 for now.
Good stuff, Tony. What are you looking for now? We got the Michigan number out of the way. Big sell-off.
Yeah, I'd like to see us get down to this 19,370 to 19,390 for a bounce.
370, 390s. Okay, you stay locked in. I'm not going to pester you too much. Locked in, Jack. Dakota locked in as well. 50-50 on the tilt. ES, 50-50 NASDAQ. Crude. Gold as well.
Yeah, we ran that first layer of stops right there at these 440s from the New York Session Open. Everyone was getting long, and so that was the first pivot I had to have stop loss, and it nailed it to basically to the points. And next level I'm going to see this market run to is maybe 360s if we get continuation down.
360, 390 downside NASDAQ. Back up to 19,510. Look at the ES, 5586, 5587, 88s now. Crude sold off on that. Gold still beneath 3,000 still. Right now is beneath 3,000 bucks. Let's see if more sellers come in here. 19,525, 526 now. Let's take a look at that 10-year, Jack. You stay locked in. I'll take a look at that 10-year yield.
I think one of the scariest numbers about this Michigan sentiment was the 5-year inflation preliminary. They were looking for a forecast of 3.4%. The previous was 3.5. That came out at 3.9%. The 1 year also came out a lot higher. It was forecast to remain at 4.3%. That came out at 4.9%. So a little inflationary on those numbers.
A very encouraging number. Yeah, Taz Trader, big miss. Brandon says new highs coming. How about that? We make new highs off of that. All bets are off.
Sentiment. Maybe it was JD spoofing the sentiment again, taking the $5.
$5, yeah.
So rejecting that pre-market high right now at 533. Looks like we may push down a little low. We continue closing below this on the 1 minute.
All right, right back to the New York VWAP right here at these 550, 549.
Yep. ES 5592.
We completely reversed that number.
Did for now.
For now.
Let's see. Volume's a little light. Let's move up.
Throw a short in there and start fishing for some tariff news.
Yeah. This is where I covered, but I'm waiting for it. I'm gonna be patient this time.
Big miss.
Those 440s were a beautiful stop entry.
We're seeing some more selling here, about 12 cents off the lows, 66.74. Last trade there. We're going to go all the way up as if the Michigan number never happened. 19,577, now 580s. Bottom out on that Michigan number, 19,440. The ES.
What a move.
Oh, it sure is, Dakota. Nice cover, Tony. ES bottomed out at 55.64 on the Michigan number, about 30 points higher now. 55.96.
What a move.
What a
Well, I would argue someone says the market doesn't care about sentiment. Well, it does for at least a minute or two.
It did for the first few minutes.
Yeah.
I'm
Stay patient, Dakota.
Yeah, I'm just watching this price action, and I'm not seeing anything. I'm leaning. I have a bull behind me. I'm gonna take that baby off.
And that's what it was.
That's what it was. That's why this market's just resilient. I'm leaning towards a short right now. But I'm just gonna wait.
70%
Watch. Be patient.
70% long in the ES right now. Scratch that. Now 65% long. Oh, those are all the numbers for the day for the most part. I know we have executive orders, Palooza going out throughout the day, but
yeah, I mean, executive orders, and of course, there's always the Baker Hughes rig count at noon.
yeah, best number ever.
Ah, yes.
The weekend is here. 2005.
That was it.
Vicious.
That was it, Andre.
This comes back. That is a savage squeezing.
Look at this 5-minute candle. This 5-minute candle has a 63-point range, and we still have 90 seconds to go on this 5-minute candle. Now 70-point range on this 5-minute candle. This is the NASDAQ I'm talking about. Look at the ES. This 5-minute candle has 15-point range with still 80 seconds to go.
On the juice, it says the University of Michigan sentiment fell to the lowest since November of 2022. And the long-run inflation expectations hit a 32-year high.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. Let's take a look at it. 10 years, still 4.32. 32-year, okay.
Although I keep mentioning, we hear a lot of numbers that are the worst since November, October of 2022. And the answer then was to buy.
Traders have very short memories.
Yeah, they do.
Were we green or red yesterday?
What market?
I wasn't here.
What the house? House is,
No, I'm talking about the market.
What were we, Tony? How long even know these days? Feels like we're up a little.
We were lower.
We were green.
He's making a point. Short-term memories. No one even knows. We're goldfish around here, Tony. Attention span of a goldfish. Yes. All right, still seeing some more selling here. 19,500 in the NASDAQ. I got overnight view at 19,480.
En plural, simplemente les aumentamos la S. Son dos excepciones nada más. Existe
still
una
short the
tercera
crude.
regla para este tema y estas son las palabras que
16
terminan
cents
con
off the
una
lows. Their last trade in the
Y
crude
antes
is
tienen una consonante.
66.80.
Ejemplos.
Gold above $3,000 now. Can we make another run for new all-time highs? New all-time highs put in about 4 hours ago. $3,000, $17.10 an ounce.
Cuando eso sucede, la Y
Last trade $3,000. $3. New levels in the
Here,
ES, Jack.
Thousands of computer mice breaking in that candle right there. Those two candles. It's like 1,000 million shorts cried out.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I was
Brutal.
so close on shorting that little bounce. That it's not a little bit bounce. That bounce up to those 570s. I said I'm leaning short, and I talked, but I didn't trade it. I'm not liking this volatility. I hate this volatility when it comes towards risk management. I'm thinking about risk management on this time, and you have candlesticks that are 800-point ranges on the 5 minutes, and it's just how do you manage some freaking risk on this? Just patience, I guess. Just wait. There's going to be more opportunities. That's
Micros.
of course, but I'm talking in terms of the risk reward, Hogue. My targets are a lot less than the size of these candles.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for rollover to be over.
Jack, you were talking about an opening call, about the caveman trade out the window during roll with these options. It used to be just size above, buy, go get it filled. That seemed to have changed with roll with the options. You're talking about that in opening call. It's a very good point. That trade worked for about 2 weeks, late February. It's definitely changed. All right, more selling coming in here. For now, 1,000 lot downside ES, 1,000 lot 55, 76, 1,000 lot. So we're talking about the caveman trade. Oh, 1,100 on the bid. Caveman trade work. Just as we were saying, that trade's out the window.
Order filled.
They pulled it.
Yep, trade's still out the window.
Pretty non-committal for a guy trading 1,000 lots.
Yeah, it's so close to the market too.
Gemini. Oh man, look at this.
As we said, so
Trying to get out, and this thing puts
watch
me
out for
back
the
in.
little micro jitters in the contracts.
But no, you didn't. Oh my God! Now I'm even higher. I'm 5 instead of. Oh man, this is
575.
I tell you, when it's your day, it's your day.
It took about 13 minutes for the market to truly digest the number. We saw a
Come
reaction
on,
snap to the
really?
downside.
Let me get
Major
out,
squeeze,
man.
vicious squeeze like Jack was talking about.
Man.
Hanging around wiki. Now you see about 13 minutes after that number fully digested, starting to see some
Get me out of
a little more
here.
conviction to the downside here. See if we can test the bottom end of that candle off the number. We got about
Get out. Let me get out. Let me get out.
25 points to go in the
this
NASDAQ. Bottom out around
Go.
19,439-ish. Last trade 470.
Go to 311 now.
Yes, we bottomed out on that number around
Dang, man.
55, 65.
Man.
So we got about
Let it be.
15,
let
10
it
points to go.
be.
15
Let
points to
it
go to
be.
the
I
downside
want to
too.
be out of this trade,
to that.
man.
Low end of the wick there.
Pissed here,
Tony,
man.
levels you're looking for, you're still looking. Your next target is around 370, 390 to the downside before you would
I
consider
won't
taking
take
a
the
trade.
trade.
Rejecting the
If
20.
I'm satisfied with my profit for this. See anything, I'll definitely call it out. 370 to that 390 for a bounce right now. Yeah.
Ah, man. See, because terrible. I mean, this was my target. My target was just to
This is
lose
mesmerizing.
270 on that one, man.
Yeah, these rallies are getting stuffed
Look
pretty
at
hard.
this thing,
It just
man.
bounced up to
Man,
598 and 599 and instant rejection.
Well, the new candle is coming on. The new candle
That
is
was a
coming
real
in. The
bad
new candle
number.
is coming in. What are you going to
Yeah,
do?
it was.
What are you going to do?
That was
What are
real
you
bad.
going to do? Well, look at that.
And
I wasn't supposed to
Just overall
happen.
bullish downside
Man, I
trend
just should have
sentiment.
just closed it,
Fuck,
man.
maybe
At
sellers are just
300. Look
exhausted
at that.
at this point.
That wasn't the idea. That
This
wasn't
is
the
some- that was
idea. This is
really a good
terrible.
catalyst to just keep selling more.
This is good. Go down, please. Go down and then go up.
It's not over yet, Andre.
No, it's not. Takes time. Yeah, big miss in Michigan. Sentiment. Big 32-year inflation expectation high.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a no bueno.
We're in no man's land for me right now, unless we get
We're
some
right where we opened, right? This is opening range.
Yeah.
Still short the crude. Crude about still flirting with new lows there.
Still
in the
short?
crude.
Still short crude?
Short from
Yeah, still short.
$67.07. Dow down about 200 points off the highs in the Dow. Peaked up at 41,294 last trade. 41,094. Question mark. 55.78 last trade in the ES. Right there, overnight VWAP.
Pissed off, man. Pissed off.
Guys could step in here.
Why you... Damn it.
I haven't liked any of this price action.
Damn it. Let me see.
Stay
How we
patient
gonna... Okay, we got
Tip of the week here at Top Step
two
TV.
bullets
Top Step
here.
all around.
How we gonna
Stay
do
patient.
this?
Wow, 5,500 people watch us all across the globe, Tony. You're a star now. Who would have thunk it? Click like, click subscribe. Yeah, you all. Oh, people want more Tony. Click like, click follow, click subscribe. I know we have 151,000 subscribers. We crossed the 150,000 mark earlier this week. We are working on something in the background. Stay patient. No, you guys are getting a little impatient. We understand. Something in the works. Roll that out to you hopefully this week, I do believe. Yes. Click like, click follow, click subscribe. Gotcha.
You know,
more Tony.
it's amazing. If you're feeling FOMO, you don't know what would have happened unless you're in the trade. I look at the chart right now, my chart, and if I saw this afterwards and I wasn't here like yesterday, I'm like,
all these
oh
players
man,
here
you
are
killed
5
that
or
trade,
5 or 5.
brother. You killed that trade. You came in trying to sell 56.05.
Look at this.
56.07, and then it came all the
27.
way in.
Oh my
the
goodness,
problem,
come on.
the
Why
problem
you sold
was
it? Why did you sell?
The number at 9. Put a thing in that, but
Were
not
you
for
in the
Tony,
same
because
situation
Tony's
as me?
Stone Cold Savage.
That's what he was?
Oh, yeah.
There's a little smirk from Tony. There's a little smirk from Tony. Yeah. We'll get down to these 370s, 390s.
We're still inside that
What
candle.
happened
We're
there?
still inside that news candle.
I don't understand. What did I just do?
Crude staying heavy.
What did I just do?
That's not 459. 459. Let's take a look. NASDAQ. 459. Don't see it just yet. That's far.
Order filled.
Look, good job. Great. Good job calling out. Scott. 459. I still don't see it. Level 2 data. On the TopStepX. What about gold, guys? Gold. All-time highs overnight.
Yeah, I'm watching for a breakdown here. Looking for continuation lower than this.
Don't like it.
Here overnight VWAP. That was 490. Pretty good result. I'm going to talk about this one. Pretty good resilience from the equities after that Michigan number. It's a permeable.
Say overnight VWAP. We got the session volume point of control. We're in between big option strikes. I'd be flipping a coin right here.
Yeah, what's going on right now? Oh, there's 1,000 lot. Yeah, 459. Something tells me that we'll get pulled.
The big order must came in. Let's see. Is there a big 1,000 in the NASDAQ? 1,000 on the bid.
459. Yeah.
59.
I believe so. Yeah. You can see it on the ladder, right, Dakota?
Yeah. It's
you can see when the also, yeah, nice tell looking at the ladder. I auto center the ladder. You see, once the bid and ask shrinks up and gets narrow, and all the algos get out of there, it tells you something's up there, above, below. You gotta go fishing for it. Something is
exactly
there.
Yeah. 459.
But, yeah, you can see it in the NASDAQ ladder. Yeah, it gets super thin on the bid ask.
There's a valid short trade right here.
460. Yeah.
I'm short 5. I'm short 5.
Short 5. What
Short
price?
5. 478.
Thank you. 478. What is in? 18,478. Let's get this thing. Look at those 59s, Dakota. The 59's pulled, Dakota. Stay locked in. I got you.
There we go. Wasn't a couple off right there in the 60s.
Oh, yes.
Goes one off at 60. Again, get that push through, that follow through. Get out of this.
Right, keep selling this. Get some nice trade, Dakota.
A quick scalp in and out. There, done. $1,800.
Damn. Oh, man. Nice job, Dakota. Plus 1,800. Done. Sold 478s, closed at what, 58, somewhere around there?
60s. It's 60
60s.
to 55. 60 to 55.
Love it, Dakota. See money, take money. Good stuff there. Adapting.
I snipe.
What'd you see on that short, Dakota? Well, actually, if you're looking for more trades, we can recap that trade later.
No. I have a moment. I have a moment, Andre. So
all right, hit it.
My screen's still showing. So basically, just a breakdown. Just a breakdown of this. Simple, straightforward. And I mean, that's all it was. We broke through that. I said it's the valid short. We held this as resistance. And yeah, breakdown, quick scalp, in and out. Closed them out.
Back to the 78s, Dakota.
That felt good. That felt good.
Right back up.
Feel that.
Dakota. Now into the 500s. 19,004, 500. Dakota. Nice trade. In, out. 1,800 bucks.
That was see money, take money right there.
All right. Tony, it's see money, take money these days.
Yeah, every day right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We got a 100 lot somewhere here in the NASDAQ upside. Yes, 100 lot to upside. What price is that? That ladder's moving fast right now. 19,490. A lot on the offer.
Todas esas que estamos abordando son las más comunes, las más usadas.
Yes.
Por eso es
Let's trade 55.76.
sobre todo cómo utilizarlas correctamente.
Also, if you see me moving my stop around today, it's because I'm protecting against getting tweeted. I'm not just I'm just moving the stop to get. I was doing that earlier, and it felt weird to do on that trade. But like, I want the protection, but it may not be where I ideally would want to be out.
I like that, Jack.
The tweet protection, tweet insurance,
tweet protection. Yeah.
Nice trade, Dakota. 5. Did you go 5 in, 5 out on that, Dakota?
Yeah, 5 in and scaled out.
Scaled out, okay. When you're scaling out to the downside, you just go into market. Or you just click join bid.
Join bid. The last one was at
Click
market.
join.
Yeah, I joined bid at 46, well, 467, 460, 459, and then the last one was 452.
Are you using hotkeys to do that quickly, or are you using the mouse?
No, just clicking the button.
Cuando ese algo es singular y dos
2005, 10.
cuando es plural. Ejemplo,
He was going the ladder, yeah.
boy, dos
Ladder.
boys. Ese niño, esos niños.
5.
Muy bien, amigos.
19,5, 10.
I don't think I could use hotkeys, Andre. I would have the platform open and I'll be trying to like type a message, and the next thing I know, I'm like,
I know.
15 long or short.
My biggest fear of it.
Maybe I'm a dinosaur, but I would never connect hotkeys to a live market.
55.84 last trade in the ES. Dropping around a little bit. Hey, Black Label in the chat. Just passed the 50K combine. Nice job, Black Label. Ain't easy. 55.86.
If I didn't think I'd get yelled at,
What'd you
probably
do now?
trim the stop in this crude trade to break even.
Wait, hold on. We're doing this? Do it.
If not to break even though, I mean, how much are we risking on it? Like a couple $100?
Yeah, that's all. 280.
Okay.
Not focusing on the money.
Yep, Bullet Trader CPI highs and Nasdaq's 19,788. I do remember that price.
But I mean, that's the last swing high right there. 6701.
Still hanging around these 500s. Inside.
Yeah, I'm not going to yell at you, Hogue. You do what feels right.
Not going to play with the rabbits.
$19,497. 500s. A little bit of a magnet around these 500s. In NASDAQ, again, bottomed out 19,370. We got about a 300-point range this New York session in the NASDAQ.
Yeah, we're stuck inside that news candle.
Jay is saying take profit in crude.
My double bottom. You seen a double bottom on the 5-minute, Jay? The range, yes, the range. For now. Be $3,000.
I'm gonna let it play here a little bit, I guess.
Head and shoulders.
That's the game, right? We're not supposed to touch it. We've touched it too many times, and it's cost us.
Don't touch the stop loss. Don't touch the trade.
You'll grow hair on your hands, Hogue, if you move that stop.
Yikes!
It was a full moon last night, I believe. Yeah,
it was a blood moon.
Blood moon.
Yep. Yes, it was.
Yeah, chat reminded me last night.
See if we get some more volume to the downside here.
We had 72% of people long at the top here, and it was a blood moon last night.
Ooh.
Get the F out of here.
Trick, yeah. Careful.
Omens.
Careful.
$62% short in the NASDAQ now.
Yep. 55.82 last trade. Everything's a little bit of a holding pattern right now. Just waiting. You've seen this a lot lately. Range. Break out. Break down. Range. Break out, break down. Consolidate. Pop or break. Coiling, I believe some people call it.
Coiling.
Mm-hmm.
Sell every bounce.
Adam in the chat. Adam in the chat. Did I pronounce that right? Adam. Just passed 50K combine with that previous short. Nice job, Adam. Tony, how much screen time do you put in a day normally?
Anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. But I mean, that's trading. I'm viewing the charts all day long. Usually about 4 o'clock. I'm usually not taking a trade, but I'll take a look, see what's going on.
Sure.
Nice. It's going to be a whole lot less screen time for me going into spring and summer.
Dolphin.
100%, Jack. Yes. Not going to be trading on my phone. No trading on my phone. I made myself that promise.
What are the odds?
I have made that promise 20 times this year so far.
Haven't we all? We've all made ourselves promises. We just need to learn to keep our promises to ourselves.
That's the truth. New lows gold. Jack, you want to do some P&Ls right now, or do you want to see how this sell-off goes? Your call. You got some P&Ls coming in, payouts, I do believe, as well. You want to squeeze them in?
Let's flash them up. I'm going to do it quick. JD was nice enough to assemble these for these, and I'm seeing these are hitting my eyes simultaneously, hitting your eyes. So let's see. Hopefully they are easy to pronounce. Derek B, 22K. Up in the live account. Huge day there. Joseph, Gaetan, Indra, and George all making, what is that, 5 figures? I can count, but I can't count as high as some of those. Those are top live P&Ls for yesterday.
Wow, well done.
Amazing.
In range right now.
The range.
The range. I saw Mohammed in the chat. The range, Mohammed. The range inside the range. Inside the range. 19,485. Starting to see some headlines coming out of press secretary now. There's nothing on Trump's schedule to talk with Putin today, but Trump's schedule could change.
What a headline.
Truer words could not be spoken.
He may or he may not. We don't know. We'll find out.
They both have phones. Who's to say?
He's playing golf and he's promised not to tweet.
Oh man.
Oh, Rob, it wasn't Indian. No, Rob, nope. It's my boy Mohammed. Just like the way he says range. 55, 85. In the
lots of chop.
Yes. And last time I say that, thank you, Momo. All she wrote on that one. Waiting for that. What took so long? I've been doing it for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks now. You're gonna be coming in sooner or later. Shout out, Mohammed. Love you, man.
Don't want to offend the notorious some people.
Done with that one. Put that one away. New lows in oil. The range in oil is $66.60. Upper end of the range is $67.35.
Man, you can make a case in both directions right now.
New lows crude.
New lows crude.
So, not touching the trade's working.
The original plan was to cover it at settlement, 66.55.
Okay.
Do we follow the plan?
What's the plan, Hogue? Which plan?
Covered at settlement, 66.55.
What's it trading at right now?
Right there,
66.70. Just left a failed downside auction. Possible.
You have a plan for a reason, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Market's good at changing your plan.
Oh, the best laid plans of mice and men.
You know what Mike Tyson says about game plans?
Everyone's
got a game.
In the nose.
Everyone's got game plans to get punched in the face.
And it's so true, man. It's so true.
So true. It's so true.
I can't tell you, myself included, so many people come in and they think they could try boxing because they are really good at hitting like heavy bag or footwork. As soon as they try sparring, even at 50% speed, everything changes. Like, wait, it actually hits me back. Heavy bag doesn't punch me back.
I know.
I could usually dodge the heavy bag, or when the trainer's, slowly swinging at me with the glove so I could duck.
All right, boys.
What we got, Jack? All the sugar-free Red Bulls going down so far.
You know what? I'm gonna run and grab one real quick. I'm gonna be back.
Sounds good. We'll be here.
You'll be here? You're not gonna go anywhere?
Well, no. That's what they tell me.
So, like, say
Tony's
11? Okay.
As long as Tony's here, I'm not going anywhere.
I got these headphones, so I can still hear you while I go get it. So no ass talking.
We won't talk about you.
Glare. I can hear him running away. Look at that. So long, Jack. He'll be back. Oh, sounds good. We got some live payouts coming up. We got some announcements as well. Oh, Tony's still here. He's locked in.
Wow, this price action just turned to crap, man. It's Friday.
Nice.
Friday. Just hovering around
Necessary
where we open.
Pullback in gold.
Necessary pullback. Yep. Tony, you said you dabbled in some ES. When did this happen, and how long were you in the ES, and when did you get back into NASDAQ?
I didn't do it very long. It was last week, maybe for 3-4 days.
Yep.
Traded it. Wasn't successful there either. I just went back to NQ.
Is it because the C money take money?
A bit of a dry streak there. Was I want to say I hit my daily loss limit maybe 8 out of 12 days the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, this was a transfer. How do you handle that mentally, emotionally? You just cool with it? Like you seem like a pretty.
The good thing is it's only 3,000 for me, so I have a pretty good buffer in my live account right now. So It's only $3 grand. I can make $3 grand obviously in a day. I just did it today, so just live to trade tomorrow.
Nice. Just like Dakota.
Okay, I'm short. I'm short 5 from 469. Short 5 from 469.
Hammer this thing. 416. Hold it.
Yeah, this thing just bounced right off that.
Hold it. Yep, hold it.
See if we get back down. I was looking for a breakdown and immediately bounced up off that.
Doritos in full effect on the 5-minute.
I'm looking for a break below that range. This range is holding.
190 last trade. Tilt, nothing on the tilt, Dakota.
All right, I got a bell. I'm out on that one.
All right. Scratch?
Yeah. Well, no, it
you know?
wasn't scratch. I mean,
no, scratch on the
minus 1400. Yep. P&L's minus 1400.
Cool. Let's try 19,500. The 500 seemed to be the upper 520s maybe. Upper end of the range. And the NAS, look at the 5 minutes, getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Definitely Dorito wedge pattern. Higher range, shrink, get pinch. They start squeezing. Move to the right on the chart.
Happy I closed out of that one a little
Absolutely,
bit.
Dakota. Michigan was going to do more, Jack, after that print.
Nothing.
Yep, you think you know until you know.
I guess we already knew that sentiment was going to be bad.
Bad, though. Bad.
Well, given what's happened, we're going to start seeing the data come out that's kind of been through this chaotic phase. I've definitely seen some anecdotal stuff of offers being pulled on things. People are a little unsure. We know the sentiment's bad.
You're saying it's quite lagging. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, didn't know it was that bad, but it is bad. Nice exit there, Dakota. Nice risk management. Pushing higher, 19,525. Any upside price targets, Tony? High day, 19,620.
No, I've got nothing. Right, we're kind of in the middle of everything. We're currently at pre-market high. We'll see how that we move above that or reject from here.
Here we go, higher.
Nice close, Dakota.
Grab some coffee. Be right back.
That was good. Your best trade of the day, Dakota. It's all said and done. 19,540.
So we've been holding this line here pretty well. If we go to my chart real quick, this 5,600 in the SPX that we're approaching. How many times can we go to the well? 1, 2, third time. This time, does it blow through? That's to be determined.
Shout out to Kyle Chapman. I've never heard Dorito, quote Dorito in trading, but the second time he said Dorito pattern, I somehow instantly understood. Shout out to Dolby. That's all Dolby time on that. That's what we call it wedge. But the fact that you instantly knew what that meant is amazing. Kyle Chapman, you the man. Dolby time, you the man as well. Yes, wedge pattern, but Dolby time turned it into Dolby time's responsible for a lot of lingo around here, jargon in Top Step TV. That's
Took one shorty yes.
All right, what price, Jack?
97.5.
Very good.
I'm short NASDAQ. I'm short 54.
Okay. 54 and 2005. Okay. Four on that VWAP. We're in the range looking at the 5 minute. Short.
All the Mag 7s up. Apple
Okay.
and Google up under 1%.
Apple still doing inverse?
Or at least moving the least in correlation with the others.
Close out of one at 44. Close out of one at 44.
Okay. Short 4.
Short 4.
Tilt. 67% long ES on the tilt. Crude up 20 cents off the lows. New lows put in about 10 minutes ago. Let's trade in the crude, $66.77. Low of $66.59.
It goes off one at 39.
Yeah, you got 39s? Nice.
Yep. Got 39 right there. There's that.
Okay, yeah.
There's the move.
Go to short 3. I was going short
Right
1.
VWAP 27. Close out one at 27.
Short 2. Let's trade in ES 55.
Back down into that range. I think we could get back down into that range.
Mm-hmm. 592 in the ES. I got overnight VWAP 55.78. Goes Jay in the Coach Hoop. Nice trade, Dakota. Way to stick to the plan. Process over profits. Jack was asking, what does the Pop Squad mean? POP, Jack. Process over profits.
There we go.
590s now trade in the ES. Go to short 2, I believe.
Short 1 now. Short 1.
Short 1. Thank you.
554. 554.
554. Nothing until. Some more push to the downside. Taking a look at the wire here. Nothing really popping on the wire. Executive order is expected to be signed in about an hour 15 minutes. Of course, he'll speak when he damn well feels, damn well pleases. Or after and during those executive orders.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of focus on Ukraine-Russia talks latter half this week. Actually, all week, really. A lot of uncertainty there. Conflicting headlines coming out. Tricky trade right now.
Yeah, I still like
595.
Considering adding to this, but
we got one. You're in the money on this trade. Got one lot on. One lot on.
Retest my entry here. Now I'm gonna be patient. You can go a little higher. Otherwise, I'm gonna hold this for a while.
I like it. Big wishing order up in the S&Ps. 1,000 at was it 67s, I believe.
And flat.
71, I should say. Flat. Okay.
Yep. Plus 220.
Man, nice
all
job,
right.
Dakota. Up 1,800, down 1,400. Now up 200. Job, Dakota. 2 winners, 1 loser. Back to scratch.
Yep.
Job, Dakota. She might take money indeed. Starting to see, we're going to test the highs in the Dow again, about 30 points from that. 41,275 now is trade, about 19 points from high test there. High day in the Dow, 41,294. High in the NASDAQ.
I'm going to need to accept a little heat on this trade, but it's what I've been waiting for, and it'll work or it won't. So we added one. We're short 2 ES, 5,600.
Okay. Short 2, 5,600. Yeah, we also have the government shutdown news lingering as well. So I believe it's no deal for now.
I haven't been reading the news.
Jack, we've been dealing, right?
Making bottles and drinking Red Bulls.
Okay, I'm short 5. I'm short 5 again.
Price. I love it to go.
48. 48.
All right, right here, right now, 19,548, short 5 NQ.
Not financial advice.
No, they throw it up there.
Oh, they threw it right back up.
Great. Hammer this thing. The tilt.
Yeah, I'm flat.
60.
Flat.
No, okay.
Minus 1,200.
Cutting your losses. Down 1,400. Okay. Cutting these losers short. I like it.
Why are we shorting? Because it's the 5,600 gamma level, and I think it'll slow down and maybe reverse. It's been working for us so far, so I can't stop now.
Yeah, I mean, be nice on Friday, please. Oh, here you go. Trump targets 200% alcohol tariff. It's a headline on CNBC. 200%. That's a lot.
Like French champagne, he avoided the Irish whiskey ahead of St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that yes.
Order filled.
Jack, if you're gone, oh, actually, you're short. Stay focused.
Yeah, I threw on a short.
Talk to me.
I was gonna ask you about Wrigleyville.
Short
St.
66.
Patrick's Day.
Short 66.
5.
Yeah, 5. 66 half.
Okay, cool.